Across the United States, there are places shrouded in mystery where the veil between the living and the dead grows thin. From haunted mansions to forgotten islands, these 10 locations are filled with chilling stories that keep even the bravest souls up at night. Are you ready to uncover the darkest secrets? First on our list is the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Once the home of Sarah Winchester, the widow of the inventor of the famous rifle, this mansion is said to be haunted by the spirits of those killed by her husband's invention. The house was continuously built for 38 years, creating a maze of staircases, doors, and rooms, all to appease the restless spirits. But despite her efforts, it's believed the ghosts still walk the halls, seeking revenge on the family who made their fortune in blood. In Adams, Tennessee, the Bell Witch Cave tells the tale of one of America's most terrifying hauntings. The Bell family endured years of torment from an unseen entity, believed to be the vengeful spirit of Kate Batts. This poltergeist haunted their home and later this very cave, where eerie whispers and footsteps continue to send shivers down the spine of anyone brave enough to venture in. But be warned, this restless spirit is said to curse those who enter the cave, just like the Bell family did so long ago. The Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is often called one of America's most haunted homes. Built on a Native American burial ground, the spirits here are said to be angry and restless. Among them is Chloe, a slave woman who supposedly poisoned her master's family. Visitors claim to see her ghost wearing a green turban and hear her mournful whispers in the darkened halls. And that's not all. Some have even reported seeing the ghostly figure of a child running through the plantation grounds. Alcatraz, once known as the most secure prison in America, holds the spirits of the many souls who died within its walls. Famous for housing notorious criminals like Al Capone, this island is now considered one of the most haunted places in the world. The tortured souls of former inmates are said to still roam its cold, dark cells. Visitors report hearing distant cries for help, seeing shadows in empty cells, and feeling the chilling presence of something, or someone, watching them from the dark corners. The Lemp Mansion in St. Louis, Missouri, is steeped in tragedy and death. The Lemp family, once wealthy brewers, met untimely and mysterious ends, several of them in this very house. The mansion is now a restaurant and inn, but those who stay here say the spirits of the Lemp family never left. Guests report hearing footsteps in the attic, lights flickering on and off, and an overwhelming sense of dread. Some even claim to see a dark figure of a man wandering the halls, staring at them with hollow eyes. Philadelphia's Eastern State Penitentiary was one of the first prisons to adopt solitary confinement as punishment. This cruel practice drove many inmates to madness, and some never left. The prison is now a museum, but it remains home to the restless souls of those who suffered here. Visitors report hearing strange noises, seeing flickering lights, and even encountering shadowy figures in the darkest corners of the cell blocks. The eerie atmosphere still holds the weight of the suffering that took place within these walls. Built in the 1850s, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia housed thousands of mentally ill patients, many of whom endured brutal treatment. The echoes of their pain still haunt the halls of this decaying asylum. Visitors often report hearing cries and whispers, and some claim to see the figures of former patients, still trapped in their suffering. But it's not just the living who are seen. The spirits of those who died here are said to still roam the asylum's dark corridors, seeking to communicate with those who dare to visit. From haunted plantations to abandoned prisons, these 10 mysterious places in the United States are not just filled with history, they are filled with the spirits of the past. Are you brave enough to visit them? Let us know which place you would dare to explore. Or would you rather let these dark secrets remain buried? Super subscribe for more chilling stories from the dark corners of the world.